some sort of an entrance into these potential other dimensions. That could be a part of the dream state. So when people have these crazy abduction experiences while they're sleeping, and they go on spaceships and they communicate with aliens that explain what's wrong with the nature of man and how to fix it and how to fix the world, stop polluting and how to clean up your environment, it is possible that's really happening too. The idea of a dream, we look at the idea of a dream like, oh, it's just a dream. But what does that really mean? We don't exactly know what the f a dream is. We know that we look forward to sleeping. We know that we shut off every night with no hesitation. No one's scared to go to sleep. Everyone's scared to die, but no one's scared to go to sleep. And when you shut off and you lose control and you have these crazy memories of these wild things that happen to you in your dream, it's quite possible that what that is just a non-physical reality that you're dipping your consciousness into. And it might not be something you could put on a scale or hit with a hammer, but it's quite possible that, like psychedelic trips, like ayahuasca experiences or DMT experiences, those are all based on normal human neurochemistry that exists in your brain. And they believe exists during heavy REM sleep. And they believe, and there's some evidence that points to it now because of Rick Strassman's work with the Cottonwood Research Group, where they've isolated the pineal gland as being an actual producing element or agent of DMT. Like your pineal gland for a long time was just speculative, but now they've proven, at least in rats, that your pineal gland actually produces this incredibly potent psychedelic chemical. So it's possible that, much like psychedelic experiences feel real, dreams, although it's obviously you're not really running from Godzilla on a skateboard with your cousin Mike, but when you're having this dream about that, you might be entering into this non-physical experience that is potentially something that is really taking place, not just with you, but with other people, you can have collective dreams on psychedelic chemicals. It's possible that we just don't know how to tune into whatever that might be. Or it's possible I smoke way too much weed and this is all crazy talk. That's possible too.
I wanted to ask you, I mean, humans are now trying to colonize other planets themselves. 100 people, other technical difficulties that could kill these people. The colonists could easily starve to death. Joe.
And when you have things like the ability to monitor brain waves and the various ways that they have of using fMRI and all these different methods of detecting where the activity in the brain is going on, you're like, whoa, I haven't talked to this dude in a year, and he just calls me the moment I'm thinking about him. A lot of people want to brush that off and say that it's just coincidence, and it's very possible they're right. But it's also very possible that there are unique instances where there is some sort of a connection through space and time and the dimensions we live, and somehow or another your thoughts reach me without a device. That your energy, with the essence of what I consider Abby Martin, that you reach me somehow. And then I think about you and you call me or I call you, and that's an emerging possibility.
Totally.
And I don't think that's measured yet, though. See, I think most of, if you look at like the James Randi work, and Penn Jillette is big on this stuff, he believes that they're all bullshit artists, that all these psychics, they're using really advanced carny tricks. And that, when you go to meet someone and they tell you that your future, and they're taking guesses. That's essentially his idea about it. And that's possible too.
Joe, amazing. Always so enlightening to hear you. Everyone check out the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Joe Rogan, awesome to have you on.
And if you want to see what Abby Martin's really like, check out the podcast with me, because Abby cuts loose. You're tied down by television, young woman.